Python Keylogger by Cesar Delgado and Zach Rudikoff. For our project, we focused on keyloggers. What is a keylogger? A keylogger is a tool that can track what is typed into a keyboard. Keyloggers are used to obtain the victim's personal information and track their browsing history. The information that the attacker obtains is mainly used for personal gain. This includes financial logins, business vendettas, etc. Although not all keyloggers are used for malicious activity. Some examples would be a set of parents wanting to monitor what their children look at online, or a company monitoring what their employees are typing or searching for. For our project, we researched and designed our own keylogger using Python.
As mentioned before, keyloggers have different viable use cases as well as different types of applications. For the sake of this presentation, we will only be talking about hardware keyloggers and our application. These type of USB keyloggers typically read inputs straight from the keyboard before sending the input packets through the USB port of the computer. As shown in the figure, they do this by having a small microcontroller that takes one side connected to the keyboard and another side connected to the computer's USB port. In our case, we use a USB drive as an interface to upload a malicious executable that will run in the background. For this type of attack, the attacker needs to have physical access to the victim's computer in order to connect the USB drive and be able to leave the software running in the background discreetly. For the code, the script was developed using Python and the library package pinput. As shown on the slide, the code opens the listener and searches for key inputs. This reads the victim's keystrokes and modifies it to be a more readable format before storing it onto an array and sending it out to a text document. For testing purposes, the code has a condition where it can kill the input recording process by pressing the escape key. This is done so finding and killing the program would not become a hassle each time we would run a demo. This can easily be removed by just commenting out the onRelease function. To increase the use case of the script, it was converted using a program called AutoPy to EXE, so the script would work on all Windows computers and not just computers with Python already installed in them.
The code that was created creates an executable file that is placed on a USB drive. The USB drive is disguised by changing the icon shown on the device to something less suspicious, just in case the USB is found by the victim. Ideally, the attacker has access to the victim's computer to plant the USB. The pinput listener then tracks each key that is pressed. These keys that are pressed are shown in the command window as seen in Figure 3. The keys that are pressed are also placed in a text document where the words would be logically written together, as seen in Figure 4. This text document is where the attacker would find all the information that he or she is looking for. This quick little video shows the functionality of the Python code that was created. The application that was created is called Look at This Cute Dog to try and get the user to click on the file. When this application is opened, we start typing on the keyboard, then a text file is created. Although this is not the ideal functionality of a keylogger, and it should not be as obvious, this demonstrates a working keylogger application. Thank you for watching.